Okay, everybody, welcome to Tarot Academy here at Buddha Belly Records every first and third Wednesday. My name is Jonathan Maldonado. I've been teaching class here for a little over a year, and we have someone coming in. All right, great. Okay.
That's good.
Okay. Welcome. All right. Just in time. Okay. All right. Yeah, so what we like to do is just go around the room. Everyone, please, if you could introduce yourself, how long you've been studying tarot, or what made you decide to come out here, your name, and we'll start with you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, I'm Angela. I've been studying tarot and this subject or energy, spirit type stuff probably since 2018.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, welcome.
Hi, I'm Yonda. I'm here because Dee invited me a little while back, and I'm glad she did.
Nice.
And I actually am just starting to get into reading tarot.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Because kids want to know. Because I work with children.
Yeah, okay. Great.
And when you get a 10, 11, a 12, or a 13-year-old wanting to know about tarot and trying to figure all of this out on their own, I figured it's time I became one of their guides and started getting into the basics. Because I've been doing intuitive work my whole life.
Excellent.
From the Akashic records and
Wow.
all that. So my background is children.
Okay, great.
So I'm going to be doing something with them, and you're my teacher to help these kids.
Great. We all learn together.
Yeah.
Dee. I've been doing oracle readings and angel card readings for years, and I think it's a nice compliment to my friends, family, private practice.
Nice.
I do yoga and meditation too. Let's see, and this I want to learn a little bit more because he knows a lot more in depth than just a regular, I guess, more in depth for what I want to do.
Nice.
And yeah, happy to be here.
Okay, great.
I'm Ben. Hi.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Ben. I'm pretty new to practicing tarot myself, but been around it pretty much forever, so it's not something foreign to me.
Okay, great.
What's up, guys? Mike, Buddha Belly Records.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Studying for a few years now in a couple of mystical groups. Hardcore, though, probably with Jonathan for the past year. Something I always want to do. Grateful to have you guys here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excellent. Hi, I'm Jay, everybody.
Hi, Jay.
Let's see. I've been studying on and off since like 2018. But I started becoming much more, I guess, locked in.
Oh, okay.
Very serious.
Oh, okay.
The last year or so.
Seriously locked in. Great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good.
Hello, my name is James,
Hey, James.
and I've been into spiritual stuff since I was a teenager, and I wouldn't say I'd gotten into tarot until recently, about a year ago. These classes have been very enlightening as far as opening up to the symbolism and the meaning behind each card, and it's been very fun.
Excellent. Good. Okay. Thank you, everybody. All right. So just so you guys understand the format of the class, so basically we do a couple slides just learning about different tarot cards. We'll do a person in the hot seat, so it's kind of like a group effort tarot reading, and then after we do a guided meditation. So this is actually a special class because we like to do the classes here based on whatever zodiac sign we're in. So the current zodiac sign is, anyone know? Let's see what is it? Gemini. Good. So basically, the past couple classes went over all the cards in Gemini. So since the summer solstice is upon us, I figured, you know what, let's just dive into that. So that's going to be the topic. Today we're going to talk about transitioning from the spring to the summer and really what that means to us and how it connects to tarot. So right off the bat, question for everyone, what does the summer solstice mean to you guys?
I always thought it was like the start of summer, like the official celebration time.
You thought so now it's not, you're saying?
Well,
Or?
I don't know. I'm kind of questioning myself because
Okay.
I'm wrong.
Oh, all right, okay.
Oh, it's the longest day of the year.
Very good. Okay.
With the sun.
So what does that mean to you? The longest day of the year, first day of summer?
It's the furthest away from the sun, but it's the longest day of light.
So we're the furthest away from the sun, you're saying?
Yeah. But we're facing the sun, or in the orbit we're at.
Mm-hmm.
So we have more sunlight, but we're the furthest away.
Okay. All right.
I think astronomically speaking.
All right. Okay. How about you?
Forget the scientific terminology for it, but there's a moment in our orbit that we enter the closest period to the sun and the farthest period from the sun. Summer solstice is that point.
Which point?
When
Furthest
we're
or?
closest to the sun.
Okay.
So we have the longest amount of day, the most amount of solar energy,
Mm.
and it kind of marks a descent from the sun in a way. Like we're going away from it in a way.
Okay. All right. Anyone else?
The shift into the new.
Yeah. What does it mean, like spiritually or emotionally, besides the?
shift. Maybe
a shift?
frequency, right? You know.
You said shift in frequency.
You should be shedding like a layer.
Yeah, new beginning.
New beginnings. Okay. All right. Very good.
Lightening up.
All right.
More dopamine, vitamin D.
More dopamine. Okay. What else? Anyone else? Anything else they feel like? Does your mood change during the solstice or heading into the summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lighten up.
Yeah. No. Didn't seem to. No.
I work indoors constantly.
Oh.
And last summer, like every day I was off had rain.
So people are generally happier in summer.
A vitamin D. So.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In general.
A lot of movement. A lot of
Yeah. No, it's good. No, it's good.
Question.
No, you're saying statement. Yeah, people are generally yeah. People. I have a lot of friends that they get in the wintertime, they get depressed,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's interesting because I'm like the sun is actually still out in the wintertime. It's not at the highest point, but it's still out.
Yeah, it's not as much.
Obviously, it's not as warm, but you could still sun gaze.
Yeah.
You could still sun gaze, but it's just understanding to be able to be happy in any season. That's the trick. All right. So let's jump right into it. So the cards we'll be going over today that connect to the solstice are obviously the sun. Okay, that's a given. The Chariot, and then the Strength card. So does anyone know how and why the Chariot connects to the solstice or this time span? Okay, so I'll give a little tip here. So why? Because this is a transition from Gemini to Cancer, and the Chariot is Cancer. So these cards I put up because they show the symbols here. So this is the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, the Modern Orders deck that is used during different rituals and lessons. But this deck and the Aleister Crowley deck, they both have the Hebrew letter associated with the card and the astrological or zodiacal symbol associated too as well.
Oh, that's neat.
So it's kind of easier. Like the regular Rider-Waite deck doesn't have that, so you have to really kind of know what it means. So summer solstice is obviously, everyone was right, the longest day of the year. Marks the peak of light, vitality, and solar energy. Spiritually, it's a time of illumination, growth, like you said, and outward expression, aligning with themes of achievement, clarity, and conscious power. Okay. In tarot, the summer solstice resonates strongly with cards like the Sun, which is joy, truth, and revelation. The Chariot, which is all about willpower and momentum. The Strength card, which is about inner mastery and radiant confidence. This solar turning point invites us to celebrate what has blossomed, right? Because spring is when things are starting to grow, and now summer is when everything is fully blossoming or in the process of. And then also, it helps out with empowerment and intentions and embracing the fullness of the self before the return into introspection in the darker months. So this is like summer solstice and the summer months are about like really growing and really fulfilling what you planted in the other seasons. So really reaching a pinnacle of light in your life. You had a question?
Is there a reason for the Behedeti at the top for these three?
Is it
Cards.
for what? I'm sorry.
The sun disk with the wing at the top. You know how they have the sun?
Oh, right here?
Yeah. Is there a Is there a correlation between these cards being solar related and that sigil?
Yeah, because if you think about it, in any esoteric groups, masonry, what we talk about? We talk about knowledge and wisdom as light.
Mm.
So it all, you could go on, this connects to like the ancient symbol in Egypt, right? The solar disk. You know, so it's all about light and sun and the sun god Ra, right? Horus. So it all connects.
Is that specific to those cards, or is that just the deck's theming?
Well,
Is Ra in a chariot, or is that just a random?
is Ra in a chariot, you said?
Yeah.
This is based, I don't know if that you could consider that Ra, but it's really the charioteer in the chariot. But these are basically Golden Dawn influence, so a lot of symbolism kind of connects more deeply with the order. To me, it's a little more extravagant than like the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So it's not as crazy as the Crowley deck, but borderline almost like that, right? So yeah, I think to answer your question, this is just part of the design they picked, really. A lot of esoteric groups connect their wisdom to ancient Egypt, so it's probably just an allusion to that.
It looks like a sphinx. Like the feeling I get
Which part?
is like right in the middle, like right where the star is and his face.
Mhm.
Like I just had like a glimpse of like a sphinx feeling.
That's good because
Yeah, just as
if you look at the the Rider-Waite traditional deck, there's two sphinxes there.
See?
So yeah,
Wow.
so your subconscious probably picked up on that because it notices everything. Yeah, but very good. Yeah, so they just decided to use horses instead. There's a lot of other symbolic references they have there. It looks like they have like the Leo there, the lion. They think they have like a phoenix there. There's a couple of more items that's added here too as well. And then he's wearing the Nemes, which is another garb that people within the order wear, and another allusion to Egypt and to the headdress they would wear.
I get a yin and a yang with that, the energy.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah. It actually does make that. You're right.
Right.
Like the horses.
Yeah. Because this represents the two opposites of the tree of life. So the black horse is the pillar of mercy. This is the feminine pillar, and then on the white horse is the masculine, the pillar of mercy and severity. So this is severity. This is mercy. This is also the area of wisdom, and this is the area of understanding. So that's the two allusions there. That's why this is in the far side. This is the other far side, and he's in the middle. He's supposed to be seemed as balanced.
I get that. I get the balance.
Yeah.
The yin and the yang. And
All right. So let's continue now. The next card is the Sun card. So flows very nice. So some esoteric attributes or keywords for the Sun are illumination, revelation, divine joy, and solar consciousness. What does solar consciousness mean? Anyone?
being aware.
Being aware? How? Okay. Being aware. Okay, that's good. What else? What else do we think solar consciousness is?
Being present.
Being what?
Present.
Present? Okay. Anyone else? When you think of solar consciousness?
Christ consciousness.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. There's no wrong answer. So,
Like crystals.
There's no wrong answer. Potatoes.
if that's what you think, you know,
The sun creates the
because
potato.
there you go. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Like think about everything what the sun does. The sun what? Gives light, gives warmth, gives life to as well.
Photosynthesis.
Yeah. Okay.
Portal. It's a portal.
It's a portal. Okay, now we're getting deep. Oh, I like that. Okay. Very good. Very good. Only took us a year and a half. We're getting deep now. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, it's a portal. Portal to where?
The galaxy.
Okay, what, another galaxy you're saying?
Black hole.
It's a black hole? Oh,
I mean, it's what is the
Plasma. Like plasma, it shoots radiation.
okay.
Matter.
yeah.
How's it a portal? I want to stay on that one.
You want me to tell you how I say it's a portal?
And it can be brief. You don't have to go. It doesn't have to be.
No, it's funny that, because for me, how could I say it? Because Nikola Tesla comes to me in a dream and he stands in the center of the sun and shows me that it's a portal.
Okay.
That's why I say it's a portal.
I like that.
I
All right.
have to say that.
Very good. No, very good. Very
That's where
good.
he stands and it's like a transport.
Transport.
Ooh.
Ah.
I can see that.
Connected with all the stargates and.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting because if you look at the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, there, it's the Book of the Dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's going by day and going by night. There's two different initiations, if you would say, that they would do, and it all connects to the sun god, Ra, and this boat that they had, and it's all about solar. So I like the portal thing because it does make sense, and it also kind of goes back to what you were talking about, the tree of life, is understanding that there's pathways there. So each pathway is also a portal to another mode of
I was
consciousness.
just gonna bring this out.
Which the tarot cards are. These are the gateways to on the paths. They each are associated with a path. So the key phrase for the sun is the light of the soul dispels illusion and awakens true purpose.
Wouldn't it be Tipra?
So vibrant.
Yeah.
It has to be true, true purpose.
On the tree of life, it's a 30th path, okay, which connects Hod, Hod is Hebrew for splendor, to Yesod, which is Hebrew for foundation, and it's associated with the Hebrew letter Resh. That is this symbol right here, and you see it right over here. And Resh just means the head, okay. So it also represents the flow of intellectual clarity into subconscious integration, the brilliance of conscious awareness being transmitted to the emotional and astral body. So meaning, it's understanding that the moon, right, the counterpart to the sun, doesn't have light of its own, but it reflects the light from the sun. That's why I like to work with the moon energy, because you could look directly into the moon. If you look directly to the sun, you get blinded. So to me, the sun is just so powerful, where I prefer we're doing moon magic, stuff with the full moon, the new moon, and understanding that the moon goes into each sign every 2.5 days. It's moving into new zodiac signs. So you could work with those energies. Yeah. So anything stick out with the cards? We always like to kind of analyze the cards. I added a different one. We usually don't go over this deck at all, but I wanted to add it in with the regular one. We've actually used this card before, and when we do readings. Is there any similarities or differences that really strike or stick out to anyone?
It's always two.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you took the words.
What?
There's two. There's always some sort of masculine or feminine energy in here. Like you can see there.
Not on this one. There's only one in this one. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, that's why I stopped myself a little bit.
It's interesting. Some new research I found that in the older decks, these two represented Gemini, because Gemini is a transition into the summer, and then even further than a lot. Not this one, but most decks have a wall behind it, like a brick wall, because in the season of Gemini and that zodiac time was the best time to make bricks. The sun was at it was an optimal temperature for brick making. So that's why you see the wall illusion there. And another illusion they say is to the two brothers that were creators of the city of Rome. You remember their names? Anyone? Remus and Romulus?
Oh, the kids that were adopted by the wolf.
Yeah, exactly. So they say that's another illusion that's what these two represent, and the wall, because they were said to have built the first wall of Rome. So there's a lot of it gets deep with all different cards. But on a not so deep level or more spiritual level, the card represents the rebirth of your consciousness as a child of the sun. To understand that we are a candle, right? Or we're a little flame, a little spark from the greater sun. The greater sun is like super consciousness. And we're that little spark, a little candle.
I love it.
Yep.
So look how the Crowley one has all the different.
He has the zodiac belt.
The zodiac belt.
Yeah, I thought that, and then he has the holy mountain here, which you don't see the mountain in these, really.
And you also see the two babies almost. It looks like they're shaking hands.
Where? Right here?
Gemini.
Gemini. Yep.
I have a question.
Okay.
What about NPCs?
What do you mean NPCs? What do you mean by
Like
that?
people that aren't aware. They're just living life, not aware of anything. They're just waking up, doing things, and then going to sleep. And
Mhm.
they're not like spiritually awakened or enlightened or anything. They're just living life to make money, pay the bills, and then like go to sleep.
I like to call that, I'm going to coin it now, the Matrix syndrome.
The NPCs.
Matrix
Yeah.
syndrome, because those are people that are stuck in the Matrix, and Neo hasn't come to them yet, or Morpheus hasn't given them the option of the red or blue pill yet. Because there's Morpheus, or there's a whole adage says when the student is ready, the master appears. So basically, people that are living in that, this is through my perspective, that they don't have, they haven't experienced something like a dark night of the soul, or something to awaken them. Something hasn't jolted them out of that subconscious patterns of just waking up, paying your bills, going to work, watching TV, drinking beers, and then doing it all over again, and then dying. They're just stuck in like the Matrix. You could awaken people. I think it's your task, but you can't go against people's free will. So you could only really plant seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Don't
when
go out of your own way trying to like change someone else.
it has to always be found in someone's heart. Like if you can't just evangelize. Obviously some religions do that. You can, but it's not always the best way. Because it has to be someone's own free will and stuff. Yeah.
It's cool when you see them like go, oh my god, I see it now, and it's like, there it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's always great to have friends that awake. Yeah, and then they'll call you and say, "Oh my God, yo, this crystal is that and that." I'm like, yes, yeah, yes, very good, yes.
Great.
All right. Wow. Yeah. All right. So next card is the Chariot. So the Chariot, some esoteric keywords are willpower, victory, divine direction, and initiatory motion. What do we mean by divine direction? What does that mean to people, to you guys? Divine direction. Is that like being divinely guided?
Sense of like sureness. Like it's a good thing. Like where you're directing to go. Like when it's divine. It's a true source.
How do you know it's divine? How do you know when it's divine? Right? How do we know? Like, seriously.
Just trying to get in my head a little bit.
Brings you to where you're supposed to be and teaches you what you have to learn.
Okay. I like that. Very good.
And say the divine, what is it, divine connection?
Divine direction.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
divine direction? Like opposed
Maybe
to
like
like
your-
your regular
Your,
GPS direction.
Higher, quote unquote, higher or soul's purpose
Mhm.
versus just your lower material, like animalistic self. More so like your calling in life, your
Oh, okay.
what you're supposed to be doing type of thing, the thing that lights you up on the inside. Your quote unquote higher self, I guess you could say.
How do you know when you're in divine direction? Like, how do you know when you're on that right path?
Least resistance.
Feels
Oh,
right.
You're
okay.
not forcing and pulling and
Yeah.
prying.
You're not going against the tide, right? You're just
Yeah,
flowing with the
just
tide.
flowing, and it's usually,
Good, very good. A key phrase is through disciplined will, the soul advances toward mastery. So through disciplined will. Almost like going with the tide, but then now you start surfing, where it takes discipline to be able to be a good surfer, right? Tree of Life path is number 18. It connects Bina. Bina means understanding. That's like the divine feminine emanation, to Gabora, which is Hebrew for severity. Hebrew letter is Chet. That means fence or enclosure. Because another thing, Chariot connects to what zodiac sign? Cancer. And Cancer is a crab, and crabs are in a shell. So that's, yes, water. So basically, it's understanding that the Hebrew letter is about fence and enclosures. It's like your outward personality is what encloses your true inner self. So it's understanding that you're not the shell, you're the inner part that's operating the shell. So you have to understand that when you get uncomfortable like a crab, you have to shed that shell, and then so you have growth from a new one or the next personality. Because if you're not growing, you're not evolving, right? So this path reflects the harnessing of spiritual understanding to forge moral strength and disciplined action, symbolizing the charioteer as a focused agent of divine purpose. And you see those two sphinxes right here in this deck. And then, of course, Crowley's deck is totally weird. Something, it's like he's like sitting in meditation.
Looking at the sun.
This might be that might be a griffin, maybe. I don't know. I think that might be a griffin. I'm not sure what this is.
With like feathers.
This looks like a lion head, right?
Yeah, right.
That might be. I don't know what these are, but this could symbolize the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac, right? We have the eagle head, man, that's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus, the bull.
There you go.
4 fixed signs that we find on what 2 cards?
Oh, you told me.
The world.
The world and
Magician.
Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune and the world, they have in the 4 corners in more of the traditional decks.
John, if you don't mind, can you explain the symbolism of the chariot, the black and white, with him being in the middle? Because I loved how you said that a few classes ago. You like broke down the whole left versus right path, the strength and beauty.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so a lot of the cards, they all represent the tree of life. So I have it on the next slide. So let me see if I can pull it up. Right here. This is the tree of life. So this is the side of severity, and this is the side of mercy. So there's 3 pillars. That's why this is black, and this is considered the white pillar. And then the center is beauty. That's where the sun lies. So basically, what this represents is like balance and subduing the opposites in life. So meaning, you don't want to always be too severe, right? You have to learn when to be merciful, but you don't want to be too merciful when in situations where you should be severe.
Right.
Meaning, if a little kid's in danger and you witness it, do you say it's not my business, or do you step in and use severity to help that child from getting injured or hurt by someone that's abusing him? Right? So it's understanding when to use severity and then when to be merciful. That's the balance, and that balance is beauty.
Chariot, right.
The chariot, that's the center. That's the balance. But another thing a lot of people sometimes don't notice is that where the reins at. Usually you hold the reins, right, to control the horses. So this it just further alludes that it's talking about an internal thing. It's trying to explain to you to get in touch with your inner part that is guided by the canopy of stars, which represents the whole zodiac, meaning every day when you're going through life, in your chariot, this is your chariot, your body, you're being guided by all the stars, every zodiac sign, every star out there, the portal, sun, everything is going through you. It's whether you decide to be open to it and letting those ideas and intuitions come in when needed. Yeah, it's really being receptive. Half the time we're too loud within our mind, and sometimes with praying when we should be more meditating, listening, going within and listening. So it's all about the balance, and beauty always lies in the middle. Not to be polar opposite. You can't be always one-sided, left-sided, because today's age, it's all about divisiveness, dividing us. But the right way is the middle path, being balanced, and not letting different things on social media or whatnot, people say, sway your balance and your harmony and your beauty, which we all have, and that's right in the middle.
Love that. Thank you.
No problem. I don't know if it's exactly how I explained it before,
that was
but no problem. Any other questions before I go to the next card on these charts? Anything stick out to you guys else on these three variations.
The left card is really interesting. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah,
Which one is that again?
This one?
Yeah.
That's the Golden Dawn, Hermetic Order, the Golden Dawn. It's like a card that's used within the order for different rituals and meditations. I don't use it too much unless, I mean, I never use it for readings,
Right.
but today I was like drawn, I'm like, let's just, it's solstice transition time, so let's throw something else out there just to kind of get another visualization to help us to really unpack and connect to the energy behind the cards. You had a question?
Yeah, I know that's probably not what it is, but what's that little thing that looks like a little alien head?
That's Spider-Man.
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah, what is that? It looks like it looks like a
Hot air
upside
balloon.
down raindrop almost, or could be. It could be a sigil on the shield, but what kind of sigil?
And it's very interesting because there are similar color schemes here.
Yeah.
Not exactly the same,
Right.
but similar. The yellows around there, the red and blues there.
And then the middle card too, right between
Yeah, usually these are like, the wings are usually blue, I believe it, in some decks. Like I've colored them before. I think we usually color those blue. Let's see. But once again, every different author has a different variation because they're trying to connect to different symbolism.
pretty wild on the left.
Yeah, right? Almost as wild as the Crowley deck, right?
Yeah.
The Crowley deck actually looks...
Almost seems normal compared to.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't hear that a lot.
Yeah.
You really know.
The first card, like, not only is it black and white, but it's like blue and red. Like, blue
Yeah.
is like very energizing and like the blue light, and keeps you awake. And then like red is like
Right. Lower chakra. stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so red is usually like connects to Mars energy too as well, right? On the orange side, it's more connected to the colors of Archangel Gabriel, because Archangel Gabriel in magic is an angel associated with the west and water.
Yeah.
So Cancer, water sign. So that's why with this you could tell they're really alluding to the angels that connect to that energy, the water sign, right? Yeah. All right, so let's go to the next one. The Strength card.
Oh, my favorite.
That's right, one of your favorite cards. So the esoteric keywords are inner power, compassion, alchemical control, and spiritual fortitude. What's alchemical control? I mean, that's probably like, how do you have alchemical control? Isn't alchemy about changing lead to gold?
It's also about transmuting positive and negative energy into you.
Okay.
For me.
Oh, good. Okay. Is negative energy bad?
No.
Okay, very good.
Too much of anything could be bad.
You know what I love you said about like a battery?
Yeah, to have a battery, you need negative and a positive charge. Yeah.
And we're batteries.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Positive can't be positive without negative.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. She's going straight science on us. I love it. What's spiritual fortitude? What does that mean to you guys? To anyone?
Humble. Humbleness.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Strengthen your
Humble.
belief.
Strengthen your belief, or having fortitude in tough times with your beliefs too, as well, right?
Moral compass.
Like a moral compass.
Yeah.
I think it's Tom Petty.
Oh, really?
Stand me up against the gates of hell, but what's something about standing about the gates of hell, but I won't back down.
Oh, yeah.
Music plays.
No, I know.
Yeah. Wow.
You
Yeah.
know, he said,
Yeah.
you can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down.
Mm.
When I was in like the union, that was our theme song.
Really?
Like fighting like the corporation. I swear to God, we would go to every like meeting and they were like, but I won't back down.
That's it. That's cool.
It's literally the perfect song.
In a record store, why would
Yeah,
I?
yeah.
It's Tom Petty in a record store.
So, it is definitely classic.
You're feeling that energy.
Key phrase: true strength is born not from force, but from conscious love and mastery of the lower self, like you said. Because once again, too, and this deck you can see it more. If you've seen Animal below, a figure in the tarot deck, it's alluding to like your animalistic nature and subduing it. And the female figures usually represent your subconscious mind,
The angelic, right?
angelic too, or the inner part of you, being that runs the programs to be able to subdue that part. And that red line also there's some alchemical allusions too as well.
Mars.
Yeah, but then you get the Crowley deck is just like he went straight to like lust. It's not even strength; it's just lust.
Right.
You know.
I mean, it can be tied to that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Salad,
that's how it always, right?
Yeah, you got to have strength, right?
Sound it.
So the Tree of Life path is the 19th path, which is interesting, which connects Hesed, that's mercy in Hebrew, to Gebura, which is severity. Hebrew letter is Tet. Tet means snake. So this also connects to like the Kundalini. That's why it's like alluding to inner power. Inner power is a Kundalini, and a lot of people think, or they join, they awaken, right? And they're like, oh, I want to learn how to raise my Kundalini up, and it's not. It's like it's very dangerous. You could actually get really sick. There's a lot of stories people getting really sick, not going through either a guru or someone that's been trained in that to do it at different stages
A
because
lot of yogis deal with that.
yeah.
Like when they start just jumping into just like yoga
Mhm.
with no sense of it or
Mhm.
anything, and they start,
Yeah.
awakening all this stuff, they go crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
It's supposed to be like slow and controlled. Like I like to say, slow and steady wins the race. This is not a sprint; it's a marathon. So pace yourself, right?
ground yourself.
Yeah,
Be-
everything's grounding.
ground yourself, yeah.
Ground the
Sense of
chakras,
balance.
the lower chakras first.
Yeah, you should
Before they
Crazy
awaken.
that you say that, because like my dad was a crazy alcoholic, and I like kept telling him over years, like, try this, do this, do this. He finally like got a spiritual awakening when a girl like broke his heart, and he's like, I completely get it now. And he started jumping book to this, to talking to somebody, to this,
Yeah.
to this, to this, and now it's like at that dangerous point where he's like kind of losing control, and it's very toxic.
Like spiraling a little bit.
Yeah, and it's like I'm trying to like stay away from
Yeah.
like his energy.
Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you got to protect your energy too as well. And sometimes it's from the people closest to you, emotionally, physically, family, where where they don't mean it in a bad way. They may not be on the same like wavelength or frequency you're on. Especially if you've been doing spiritual work for many years, or if you've been doing it in past lives where now you're just kind of remembering where you just fall back into where you were in the past life. That's why it just seems sometimes easier for some people on the path. Some people that just maybe awaken in this incarnation, sometimes it could lead to mental disorders or insanity because it's hard to focus and there's so much stuff in there. You go down rabbit holes, and then you get to conspiracies, and then now you're out in alien world and all this stuff, which is it's okay to study it, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes you're not really doing anything, right? It's like you staring at a gym doesn't get you in shape. You have to actually go in the gym,
Right.
yeah. And then you have to go in the gym and then do the right thing for your body and your metabolism.
I tell people all the time, let's talk about like government and all this stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Sure,
Yeah.
it's like good to be aware, right?
Yes.
But how are you actually going to change anything if you don't run for like Senate or you don't run for like
Exactly,
Keep
yeah.
yourself involved.
Yeah.
In it. Otherwise, you're just always going to be talking.
You can't
about
change
it.
anything yelling at the TV,
Are you actually going to commit and run and
Mm-hmm.
join groups and do all these things? You're
Yeah.
just going to sit in the back and be like, this sucks.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to commit.
Yep.
You're gonna yell at the people running over the geese. You're gonna get out of your car and chase the geese off the road.
Right. Yeah. Real.
It's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, well, it's all about knowing when to, act, knowing when to use severity, knowing when to use mercy, and then knowing when to just be balanced. So this path reconciles kindness and discipline, symbolizing the spiritual taming of primal forces through the heart-centered application of will and grace. And interesting too is with this card they have the green line there. So that's another alchemical reference right there.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
Huh.
green lion. Yeah, it's
What does that represent?
research it. I would research it.
Okay.
Yeah, just so
Yeah,
you know.
I think like
But notice like at no other deck they just have one red line here. This just has I don't know what that is. It's a bunch of heads. The tail is a lion head, right? This is a lot of for me. There's a lot of feminine energy in this card. And just so I wanted to show the path, so just so we know, the let me see if I can see it. The 30th path right here for the tree of life, so which connects Hod to Yesod, so it's right here. So meaning like in some groups, you basically you do different rituals and initiations where it helps you to ascend the tree of life, helps you to go on each path and experience the energy behind each card. And basically, you when you're in, like I'll give you an example. Right now, one group I'm in. I'm actually in the Netzach area, so I'm in the Venus area, but it's also connected to fire. So like I'm in all about, like in the past when I was in the water, so I was about creating, and now I'm more to like just burning stuff that doesn't serve me, right, and connecting to that Venus energy. Another interesting thing: has anyone ever seen a rosary bead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know what planetary symbol it connects to? This blew my mind when I learned this. No. Venus. So the rosary bead, right? It's a big circle. At the end, there's a cross. It represents Venus. And if you really go deeper, think about this. What's Venus? And if you, not to get religious, but in the Bible they called the Christ the morning star. What do you call Venus? The morning star. So you see the connections there? It's all veiled. It's there. To me, it's all, the Bible's all esoteric. It's all occult. It's just not to be taken literal. It's a roadmap to astrology, to Kabbalah, to everything. It's all there. The Chariot key connects Bina. So Bina is up here. That's understanding. That's the divine feminine aspect. To Gabora. And Gabora is right over here. Sorry, it's hard for this thing to go on the light there. And that's the severity. That's like the Mars energy. So this Chariot, that energy of Cancer, connects the two right here. And then the strength one, that is path 19, that connects Hesed, so which is mercy right here, okay, and it connects it to Gabora. So it's like going from mercy to severity. It's like understanding. Like you have to have spiritual fortitude to be able to balance between when to be merciful, right? When to let people walk all over you, when to not let people walk all over you, when to be giving. It's good to be a giver, but people that are takers, they know that. They just want to just take. And then now you just drained your battery. And you wonder why I'm so spiritual. I help everybody. I feed the poor, but I have nothing but lint in my pocket. You know, because you can't fill from an empty cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. So it's understanding the balance of when to be merciful, when to be severe.
That's a tough lesson a lot of spiritual people don't.
Yeah.
They think, well, you don't care.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta be tough love
Yeah.
because you do care, and they still like. It's a tough one, and they struggle with it. That's what you said.
Yeah, and it's like the sun gives life, but if we go during July into the beach with no sunscreen on, you're gonna get burned. If you stay out there for 8 hours, you'll be burned.
The boundaries. Somebody talk about creating heaven. You have to set your boundaries.
Yeah. Yes. You have to set your
You
boundaries.
have to, and they always keep adjusting.
Yeah.
You're always adjusting.
Always adjusting. Yeah.
You're evolving, right?
You have to. Yeah.
You have to.
You're not the same person you were yesterday.
Stagnant.
You know. You're exactly. And you can't drink stagnant water. I mean, you could. You can, and some people do, because some people just like to be sick. You know. But you have to be aware, and you have to get over that.
Let me just drink this murky pond water, you know? Spicy.
All right, so let's get to the fun part. Let's pull some cards.
No.
All right. So this is the hot seat. Mike, get the coals ready. Let's get it nice and hot today. All right.
Should I get up?
Yeah. So I like to reserve it for anyone's first time here or they've been here recently. If you want to come in the hot seat, you can. So what it is you have to. You think of a question, right? Internally, don't tell us, because we want to use our intuition to help you do a reading based on whatever question you have internally. This is a good way for us to train our intuition.
I have
So
to do something tomorrow that's important, so.
Do
You
it.
should sit in this.
You need some information.
yep, come
I'm
around
not
here.
a
You wanna
confrontational
put the
person,
blanket
but
down,
I
John,
have
or
to like
just,
talk to somebody and like get
What-
it done, or they're
how do you
gonna
do
walk
it?
over me. I'm gonna get
Yeah, we're
burned
gonna open
out.
up.
Hold on one second. We got to open the hot seat
Okay.
blanket.
The hot seat blanket.
Yes, yes.
It's like a
But
real-
wait, there's more.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Billy
it's gonna-
Mays.
It's gonna heat up.
Yeah, basically.
Am I burning stuff? That's all
I'm always cold.
I think it's a tourist thing.
It's probably Reynolds.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Hippie.
right. You want under it or over it? You want to sit on it or over it?
I go under
Okay,
it.
there you go. This is cool. This is what we should do. We should wrap people up and then just go over
A
them.
burrito.
There you go. Awesome. You're in the hot seat.
Oh, I love it.
How's she gonna touch the car?
Wow, neat.
Okay, all right.
Go for it.
Okay, so I know it's the hot seat right here. Okay, let's get the. Sorry.
I don't know how to do that.
All right, so we like to give. Just think of a question or something you have. Don't say it out loud. Meditate on it for a little bit, and when you're ready, let me know, and we'll start getting some cards for you. And then we're going to need some volunteers too as well. So,
I've never seen this done, so.
okay, yeah. So you could watch. That's fine. That's fine.
I can contribute.
I know.
You know what we'll do, Mike? Let's make sure. Let's let DJ help out. All right, DJ, come step right up. If you're watching, we gotta have to invite you in on Zoom, right?
There you go.
We should make a video and actually like send it to her. Like, all right, we're gonna volunteer. Even though she's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I real quick?
Yo, if you FaceTime,
Yeah, do it.
she'll do a card for you.
Actually, she probably will. I'll just make a quick video.
Phone a friend, right? Phone a friend. Okay.
All right, when I hit record, you're gonna say it.
You could say it. No. I'm shuffling the cards right now, bro. This is big.
All right, we're gonna volunteer
DJ. All right. Okay.
DJ, we need you to do a reading. So just get down here as soon as possible. All these people are waiting on you. So
Just let us know your ETA, okay?
yeah, just let us know. You
Yeah.
know, we're
What's that
gonna-
ETA?
We're all waiting for you, so no rush.
So we let. Do you have the question ready internally?
Yeah.
Okay. So you could pick. You could do 3 cards. It'll be a past, present, future pull. So about the subject. So pertaining to like the past about it, the present, and the future. Or you could do a 4-card pull. It's more on a more macro look at to more of like within seasons. So within the next 4 seasons or next 4 chapters within whatever you're asking. So you pick. Would you like 4, a little bit more in depth, or would you like 3 cards?
Probably 4.
Okay,
because
all right.
I just want
Very
to
good.
get down to business and defeat.
Okay, all right. We get down to business here. This is where we do business. So very good. All right. So we need some volunteers. DJ, is she on the way? Or?
No, I'll contribute and then try to.
Yeah. All right. So we got 1. I think we have.
Come on, girls.
I know she's hiding tonight, but
I don't know what's gonna
I think I think Jay should really do 1 card or something, right? Okay.
Sorry, left. Wait, I gotta see you. I gotta read you.
I'm not a girl.
I can't be far away.
All right. Ready? So
There you go.
pick 4 cards. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. There we go.
Probably the best popcorn ever had.
Can you take mine?
It's so freaking good. You don't like it? Oh my god, I love it.
Wait, is it?
I haven't tried it.
It's so good.
It's weird. But
It's
good.
barbecue.
It's weird, but it's good.
Let's put it right here. This one.
Is it the hippies?
My God.
Freaking out.
I got the hippies.
I'm just embracing it now. I never realized I was so involved.
Hippies.
It's Hispanics.
Okay. 2 more.
It's
And number 4 in the hot seat with the blanket.
the ones.
Okay, for the first card, we have the King of Wands. Okay. All right. Okay, she's very excited about that. Okay, King of Wands. Okay, DJ, so she could see if he's watching right now. Okay. The second card is, oh my goodness, the 10 of Pentacles.
Freaking better.
Very good card. Very good. The third card is the 5 of Wands. So a little strife there. And the last card is the 7 of Swords. All right, so we need some volunteers. So who would like to come up and do the first card, or they could do the second card too as well. I know Jay will do the last card, you said, right?
Sure.
Just the last card? Okay, good. Mike, you want to do the first two cards? Mike, woo! Yeah.
Mic check.
All right, good one. Nice job, Mike. Very good.
Came a while. That's okay. We're doing like seasons or what?
Yep.
Season?
You're right. Yep.
Me and Mike are.
Alright. So,
That was a good one too.
I feel like you have some
Yeah, I like
very grand
Honestly, you
ideas
started the flavor.
that kind of manifested early with some like ownership, some really strong willpower that led into some abundance early on in your life. Quick, very fast. The abundance doesn't necessarily have to be material or financial, but there's a lot of like material, like earthly abundance around you, and you've mastered that willpower to put your mind to something and go for it. It's kind of what I'm getting so
Very
far.
good. That's great. Excellent, Mike. Nice job, Mike. All right, so who would like to do the third card? Dee, you want to do the third card?
I'm not sure.
All right. Okay, come right up.
5 of Wands.
Yeah, 5 of Wands. Yep.
Hi. Well, there's a bunch of people pulling together for like a renewal process, that is like leading to like a I would say like a transformation, but there's some type of interconnectedness where people are helping each other with this past spring, what was just leading out of where people involved, and or it's like and it's coming to like a breaking point. This is coming to a breaking point because all the daggers are really consecrating that. And like Mike said, there's like power in her past where that beginning of the cycle. So I know I'm only like connecting the third card, but
Yeah, that's
I
right.
see the power in the beginning. So yeah, and the second one, I feel like there's a multitude of things that are boiling points, concentrating on what these people are bringing the structure to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Makes a
Nice
lot
job.
of
Very
sense.
good. Very good. And you want to close it out with the last card, Jay?
I like, I don't know, do connect it together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, of
So,
course.
can I say
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So, what I gathered from what you said before was this is a person, right?
Yeah, it's not my dad though.
No. I'm getting like a masculine energy, but I'm not sure if it's like, I'm not gonna gender this person because it's like, it just feels like very masculine, and I'm not sure like if that's like either a woman who's like really in her masculine, or if it's like just a guy who's like very masculine. I can't really tell, but it's like a person who feels that way to me. I feel like this person has helped you kind of be ambitious, but I don't know, I sense that this person was kind of like oppressive and like angry. Not angry, but like their energy just very like, I don't know, very, I'm not controlling, it's like kind of strong, but like, I was just getting very like domineering, like it's like they're kind of like leading things, but like not in a good way at like this point right now. Like it's just too much, like you need space. And I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, this kind of feels like the end of a cycle. Like you've gotten to the point where you've kind of become aware of these things, and it's like the end. Like this is like showing you that you've come to this realization of like the Pentacles is like, you know, earth, material, like this is like a end of whatever's going on here, for what I'm seeing. Right here, the Five of Wands feels like it's almost like, it's like not an easy like disconnect. I feel like you're holding on to a lot here, and it's like almost really hard to let go. Like it's like this battle. It almost feels more internal, like of like, can I really like let this person go? And I feel like with, you have two wands here, it's almost like you're holding on to like that, like previous thought of this person. I don't know. And like, I don't know, there's like a lot of conflict. For here though, it's like the swords, this person's holding on to those swords. And it's almost like you just have a lot going on in your brain. And I feel like this card is like kind of, I guess, kind of like serving as like a cautionary of like not like letting your thoughts, like don't carry so much, like just focus on like, I don't know, like carrying like what you're able to, like don't take on too much right now. But I feel like that's something that you might be doing. Does that make sense? Yep. Okay. Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good, everybody. Very nice. There's like also there's like a color theme too, if you notice too. To me, colors mean something. You have there's a lot of like yellow, like the yellow's here, so it's more like upright and like fortitude. It's like their throne, right? So they kind of master the intellect, and then you have the yellow here, but what the tree of life, like they said, but there's a with pentacles, so that's like this card represents wealth. Five of wands usually like strife because they're kind of like fighting with each other, but they're also wearing different garms. So it's like different willpowers are kind of like added with each other. Odd numbers are usually unfavorable in tarot, and then the Seven of Swords too. It definitely shows something with intellect and a lot of decisions and stuff too as well. But the colors, if you notice, there's a color theme throughout each card.
Blue.
The blue, right? The yellow, so whatever that means to you, but there's a lot of different energies involved with what you're asking about. There's a lot of different energies as far as planetary and astrological energies that are navigating you through this. Some for good, some for bad. It's just understanding which energies to kind of connect through and let you and guide you through this.
I'm just angry. I'm angry at myself because my question was pretty much. I'll connect the cards. The question was, tomorrow I'm gonna speak to my boss, and I want it to go well. How will it go? Can I keep my composure without being defensive? And can I lay it down? Because I'm pretty much getting like abused. The King of Wands is my boss.
Wow.
Within a year, I got 2 raises because I am the head and only assistant at my office. I do surgeries, general cosmetic, root canals. I assist in everything. I'm the backbone of my dental office, and I'm having like health problems. I have like a flare up of the what's it called, the plantar fasciitis right now. I'm limping. I was at work last week and I like almost drove myself to the ER. I'm like working myself to a breaking point.
Oh, wow.
And tomorrow I'm planning first thing in the morning, going in early and talking to him, laying it down.
Wow.
Because when I walked out the door yesterday, he blamed me for going on break 35 minutes late when it was really a lab case that was fucked up. And the first patient showed up 10 minutes late. So he said, you need to bring in the first patient on time. And I wrote down all the stuff in my notes on my phone, not to like say, boom, 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 like this is wrong and like you're blaming me for things that aren't my fault, but you're wearing me down thin. So either I'm gonna get treated better, we're gonna communicate better, and we're gonna work together,
Right.
or I'm gonna leave.
Things, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had it, and I'm very burnt out, and I'm very tired, and I'm in a lot of pain. So I'm freaking exhausted, like standing 3 hours for surgeries. And
Oh, yeah.
we've
Oh,
had
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of surgeries the past week.
That definitely hurts.
I'm
What? Yeah.
very burnt out.
I see that multiple people pulling on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Wow.
Yeah, it's like me and my coworkers, like there were 2 receptionists, like they're with me. I talked to my office manager yesterday on the phone for like 45 minutes, and she's like, yeah, you have to talk to him. I try to stand up for you, you have to sit down and talk to him, or he's just gonna kind of keep walking over you. He's a people pleaser. He'll fit anybody in the schedule any second. I'll leave like 45 minutes late, and every other week, Thursday to Thursday, I only have 1 day off, Sunday. And I'm just,
Wow.
I'm tired, I'm
That's
burnt
it.
out.
So what's the
Come on.
solution?
He knows
we got
she's young,
on this?
too.
Right.
What do you
I feel like the sores, I'm carrying a lot of weight, and if I don't make a change and make a decision,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep hurting myself physically and mentally, and I'm gonna not change, I'm gonna stay depressed, I'm gonna,
Yeah, because you started off strong with all those,
yeah,
all those like pentacles, and you got less like pentacles as you went on.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'd
Wow.
say just speak calmly from the place of truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Yeah.
tell them exactly how you feel with, like again, the Chariot, right? Not letting your like emotions get like the best of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just kind of don't be all the way left or all the way right or just like kind of just speak clear, precise.
Yeah.
And I think it'll naturally work.
Use
You'll know.
yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Objectively, don't do
Yeah.
subjectively. Do
Right.
objectively.
And if it,
Yeah.
if it looks like it's not turning towards your way, you could just be like, I respect you, thank you. And, just, because that's what I did with my boss. I had a similar situation where I felt like he was overworking me, and I was like, listen, I appreciate this, but this is too much. And I shook his hand and I left. And
Yeah, that's another thing. Like whenever I go see my partner, he's in the military, whenever I go to see him and I come back, shit's out of whack. The temps screw things up, break things, lose things. He pulls his hair out. Every time I come back, I hear stories that like my boss had a breakdown or he left an hour and a half late. He got home at like 9:30 at night, and my coworkers are telling me like, you're the backbone. There aren't assistants like you, and this is the busiest his office has ever been since like he's owned the business.
Wow.
So I'm carrying all this weight, and it's a lot. And also like mentally with the patients, like you're hearing, deaths and health problems, and you get abused and you get screamed at, and you just have to be a therapist and like a dental nurse at the same time, and it's
It seems like he grew his practice, but now you need to have that meeting with him to grow with you more.
Exactly.
In that, not just the support you, like you said, feeling that warm.
And there was another
Warm
thing.
emotion.
I was gonna propose to him about intermittent, like seasonal work, so I could live with my partner for a few months and then come back to work. And my coworkers are like, we've never had an assistant like you. You bust your butt. Like, I don't have time to eat a protein bar or drink water, and people are like, "You're so skinny," and it's like that's not a good thing. And I don't have time to eat, and it's really annoying.
It sounds like you got to set boundaries, and
Yeah.
it's not like you don't have time. You're just, it's not important enough to you to make time. Think about it. If it's something that's important to you, make time for it.
Yeah, it's not a switch.
I try.
You know,
I literally try, and then it's
I mean,
like
legally, you have to get breaks.
legally.
I do get a
You
break.
have to.
Some, but like yesterday, I got 25 minutes taken off my break because I had to work into my break and then like go back to work.
Is that legal?
That's just,
That's I'm gonna talk to him
yeah,
about
you
it.
didn't leave with HR.
Yeah.
HR, it's a family practice.
Oh yeah. So it's just,
Oh,
I see. Okay. There's no age. It's not like
we
a.
can bring it to the state.
Oh.
It's really like, I know.
Or what you could do is you could
Even more.
create your resume and interview with other practices, right, in the same field that maybe you, because we don't always mix with our like managers and bosses, like, because the personalities clash, and he might not, it sounds like he's not strong enough to operate a business. He sounds like he doesn't have enough skill set to operate the business as it was growing, and it sounds like it's too much, and so he's relying on someone else that's more competent. Believe it or not, you're probably more competent than he is.
That and both, one of his kids has a $200,000 college, and his second kid is going to college.
That's not your
So
problem.
he wants to make more money.
Yeah.
And it's not my problem.
Exactly,
I'm
it's
just
still
weighing-
not your problem, and but it's it sounds like he's putting it off, like on other, like it's like
Yeah.
you're empathetic, right? You're a caring person, you have a good heart, but once again, this is going back to that point of like being in the matrix and understanding like when to help someone out, when to, you can't pour from an empty cup. And it sounds like your cup's been empty for a while,
Yeah.
and now you're pouring out your energy, like your life force. It's affecting you in your body.
Yep. I'm shot. I'm in pain. I'm actively like in pain right now.
Yeah, it sounds like you need to take charge and maybe have a conversation. But even having a conversation, it's not going to change the fact that maybe that he has kids in college and all this stuff. It's not going to change the fact that he grew too quickly. So you might need to be in a place that has more structure and been around more longer, so that it takes off the weight from you, where you could just do your job and not take the burdens of operating when you're not an owner. So you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, and the thing is, we all get along. I've worked in dental offices where there were mean assistants. I've had a boss sexually harass me. I've had a doctor throw things at me. Like, I've been in very toxic places, and this is the healthiest work environment I've ever been in.
It's healthy to an extent. It's healthy to an extent because now it's wearing you down health-wise. So,
It is.
but it just sometimes it gets to a point where
Yes.
being fixed signs, where you're a fixed sign, I'm a fixed. Like sometimes we're steady. We don't like to like change stuff if stuff's going good. So sometimes we take on burdens that are not our own, and it affects us health-wise. So you have to kind of, it sounds like, set some boundaries and really look within, like what's the best for you, because no one else is going to care about your happiness and your health as much as you will. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's the only boss that is very flexible. So if I'm like, I need to go to a doctor that's only there on this day, like he'll let us go and let us take the day. Or if we're sick,
Yeah.
he'll be like, call out, I'll get a temp, but temps are more expensive.
Oh.
So it's when I caught strep last year and I was out for almost like 3 weeks.
Yeah, what's it going to do if he's going to run you down
Yeah,
in a
and
long
then-
run, not
yeah.
be a part of his team?
Yeah.
He needs to have your mental health and everything,
Yeah.
healthy.
you'll get it.
wrote
You'll get it.
everything
You'll,
down.
you'll get it.
And things to implicate in the office, like doing a 10-minute structure where if a patient's 10 minutes late, that's it, reschedule. That way we could fit emergencies in that have been calling,
Yeah.
like I'm in pain, my tooth hurts, or something like
right.
that. Because a patient walks in like 11 minutes late and he'll be like, we'll still see you. No, that sets us back. So I have a whole
Did you
thing
take a picture of
typed
that
out.
set before we go to the next?
Yeah. So we're gonna get to the next person now too. But thank you everybody for helping out the reading. Yeah, you'll be fine.
You'll be good. We're all cheering you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Definitely take a picture and like meditate on that set.
Yeah, definitely.
I appreciate you guys.
All
Look
right.
at it as an opportunity
Yeah.
for you.
Exactly,
to
yes.
level up, shift your timeline, or whatever everybody's using these words
Yeah, you're right.
to ascend.
Ascend. I like that.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm staying in New York is for health insurance, and I'd move with my partner if I could, but I'd be SOL. Oh, he's in Georgia.
That's
but-
yours, right? This is yours. Yep.
Oop. Oh yeah, but I'd be SOL without health insurance. So I have to keep a job here.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that.
It's like stinks.
Or you know, you're gonna come to
You'll
a
figure it
decision.
out.
There's many roads to
Considering
Rome.
something's ahead.
Yeah.
Many roads to Rome.
It's stressful, but you'll be fine.
Thank you. I
You will.
appreciate it.
Okay. Would anyone else like a reading?
She wants to throw me up there because I'm just seeing this for the first time. So,
Just experience
you
it.
want me to go up there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that what you want? Do you want to go?
Sure.
All right.
Because I'm
Step right up. The price is right. Let's
this is
go.
all- I'm watching your routine. I'm learning it.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, you
alright,
can
I
sit on, or you can
myself?
put. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm in the hot seat. I gotta think of a question.
Yeah, think of a question. Think of maybe not even a question. Think of something maybe you need some clarity on. Something you might need some guidance on, right? And meditate on it. When you're ready, let us know.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay, very quick. So, don't mind me. All right. So, would you like to do 3 cards, past, present, future, or would you like to do 4 cards?
Let's do the 3. We did the 4. I'll do the 3.
Very good. Okay. Very good. All right.
Let's see what everybody.
This time around, I want to get some new volunteers, but make sure
Yeah.
Deeja's still in cups. You got to get it here, bro. So.
It was iPhone when I sent it.
Oh wow. All right. So can you just actually cut the deck?
Just in half.
Just cut it in half, please. Yep.
Ooh, these are big.
Yes.
Big
Yep.
old pair of scissors and
No, like 3 or 4. Like, those
Yeah.
are big.
Yeah. This is a large format
like
ones
my
for the
cell phone.
readings.
I have a big cell phone.
Oh really? Okay. So let's pick 3 cards. Okay. All right. Okay. Very quick. Very good. All right. You can
I
put it
don't know
right
if
here.
I'm supposed to tell you.
It's all right. It's no problem. It's okay. Okay. Wow. All right. And let's do the 3rd card. All right. Let's put it like this. All right. So the first card we have, that's fine. The Queen of Pentacles, everybody. Queen of Pentacles.
Wow.
Okay. This is for the past. Queen of Pentacles, all my TikTok live people.
and Deja.
And Deja, if you're there, Deja. And the present is the 9 of Pentacles.
Wow.
Okay, so all right, some Pentacles today. You have the 10. It's got the 9 right now. So I like this card. This is one of my favorite cards. It's pretty. It always gives me like a balanced feeling. All right, and then we have the future, the Hangman. Mm.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyone know what element that connects to?
Oh, you told me.
Air.
No.
I'm gonna guess at first.
Water.
Water. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. All right. So we need some volunteers. Someone come up and do the pass. Would you like to come do the pass?
Go ahead. I was just looking.
Mic check?
Yeah, I was just looking.
Oh, if you want to listen. Yeah. You could eat if you want. If you need to ground yourself.
No, it's okay.
All right. So step right up.
I'm feeling like a motherly figure. Yeah, I'm feeling like a lot of femininity, maybe within like your mom or yourself. I'm seeing like a whole spectrum, like with the cards.
Just let it flow.
I feel like it's telling me that you've done a lot to get where you are. and your mother has helped you a lot, and she's a part of you, and you're kind of caught at a crossroad. Whether it's like going on an adventure or seeing places or something like that. Is something holding you back?
No, when you're saying going on adventures, seeing new things, that's the hangman, right? New perspectives? Or maybe I'm not supposed to say anything.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just thought you interpreted it like that.
Yeah, no, that I did interpret it. New adventures, new perspective, new ideas, new things. A lot of feminine energy within yourself. That's what I see.
Okay, very good. Nice job. All right, who would like to do the next card? Are you going to do the next card? Okay, all right. I like that. Very good, okay.
So I'm gonna kind of pull back a little from the last card, and I was getting a lot of femininity. Femininity.
Feminine energy? Okay, good.
From this card, and now it kind of tells me that you're already like a master. That you're very comfortable with your feminine side, and now, leading to the second card, it seems almost as if you are being presented with a whole bunch of new ideas, topics, different ways of thinking, and you're, I wouldn't say making sense of it, but you're figuring out how to all organize it in a way that makes sense to your life. And that's what I got from the second.
Very good. Nice job. Very good. Very good.
I'll take a stab if that's what
All right.
You have your sword? Take a stab at him, Chip.
Go ahead.
First thing I got right away was
Yeah.
in your past, you are, the queen of material. Like, you were holding on to a lot. Not necessarily in like a bad way, but you were just holding on to a lot. And in your present self, you let go. You let go of a lot of things. You still are in abundance, but it's a different kind of abundance. And it's lighter for you right now. You let go of caring about what people think about you, and just so many things of just a lighter like energy. And then in your future, which I feel like is, you're doing it now as well, but you're going to see things from a different perspective, and you're really kind of looking at things now completely differently than you like ever done before. And to thrive, your future self is going to thrive in that that lens, And you'll probably let go of even more too, because if you think about it, you're hanging upside down, but you're going to shed.
That's right.
You're going to let go.
That's good.
So it went from heavy material stuff to lighter presently now, but you're still thriving, you're still a lot more peace, and then your, future self is going to look at things completely differently and probably let go of even more.
Yeah, and decision making.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a positive decision making.
I'm supposed to tell you what it's about?
You can, if you could share you could share exactly, or you could just share how close it was to it, or
It has to do with work
okay, all right,
and the past.
makes sense. Makes sense. Pentacles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the past would be traditional teaching, traditional education,
Mm.
all of that, and taking it into where I am now, bringing a business in for the kids. That's why I'm here. These kids,
Mhm.
teenagers, young ones, to
Mhm.
I'm bringing it all together.
Ancient all.
Yeah. It's like, how do you take everything we're talking
those
about
little
here
facets.
and have a group of 14-year-old kids? And that's my
Challenge.
yeah. So that's why I have all this stuff around me. You're
Mhm.
saying
All this little.
all this information, all this
Identifying it,
research,
yeah.
literally for decades.
Wow.
Well, now the work is to
Bringing
take
it
these
together.
high-level perspectives and explain it to on a simplistic level.
That's
and
it.
just again let go of
Right.
all the
Simplifying.
like simplify it as much as you possibly can and get to the core root of what are you actually trying to like prevent, like what are you
That's
trying to
right.
like get across.
That's why with the kids you can take a page, but you got to make it a sentence, so they're not
Exactly.
even
Oh,
going to
they're
look
not
at
going to
it.
understand it. They're going to lose that interest.
Mike deals with it here.
Oh,
right?
all the time.
You know, he does a lot of teams that love records. And
Oh, like, so they have guidance before they go down an alley, which they never wish they went down.
Okay.
And that's my goal, and I think everybody hits every area. And my mother was a Maine.
I was sensing that. Or like something with your mom. Or like, I don't know, inner child work might bode well for this work that you want to do. Like
Right.
looking at yourself.
Right.
To be able to communicate what you want to with that new lens. I think, maybe taking a look at things, internally, seeing what comes up.
Oh yeah, well my mother's long past, and she certainly was a motivator. Not in a loving way.
I felt like there was a lot of like,
She was very, very abused, troubled, suffered a lot.
people had different perspectives.
My mother?
Yeah, you and her.
My mother was a motivator for me to go to do this, and she pursued. Everything from, using the crystals, the essential oils,
okay.
but her abuse started so young. She had no memory of it. So I worked with her through all of that, including surgeries and cancer, and got through it and this and that.
Yeah.
And so yes, she had a difficult life. And it was a difficult family, but that is also, when I say look at the blessing of it,
Yeah.
she also brought me into the art classes. I saw library programs.
Oh, okay.
So it was like either extremely helpful or extremely destructive.
Yeah.
Because my mother wasn't such chaos.
Bless you.
She
Bless you.
wasn't united in her peace in herself.
Mm.
So that was something I don't want children to have to go through, is what my mother went through.
That's very good.
So that would be a motivating,
Yeah.
but no child should live through what my mother lived through. So I guess, like we were saying, how do you help a child who's been abused? So I guess my work is now coming together, because I'm tired of seeing children being led down a path when they know what's right.
Yeah.
And they wave this much in front of them, and then all of a sudden, they've been outright lied to because they're 14 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So all of this is leading up, and yes, motivating the hangman is simplify, and that's what's actually taking the longest, is editing everything down
Oh yeah.
to the simplest,
Yeah.
easiest, where everything flows, and the kids go okay, and then I send them over to you guys when they get older. Building upon so
Yeah.
they can have more steps when they get older.
It's like Jedi school. They start them young, little Padawan learners.
Right, and
With
that
that-
the classes for you guys like here are already established, but so I'm taking what I'm doing here and bringing it into my work, so I am learning more and getting new perspectives, so it's all accurate.
Planting seeds.
Yeah.
And I started watching people reading cards on YouTube.
Okay.
Do you know that's actually very helpful?
That's good.
Watch different styles.
That's great. Yeah. No,
I'm
of course.
saying.
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
And some of them will teach you what's going on.
Absolutely,
And I stumbled
yeah.
upon this by
Yeah.
accident just a few months ago.
Yeah.
And it helped me see different styles, different ways, the intuitiveness that comes through.
Yeah.
It's a big art. This is
Yeah.
an art, learning
Yes.
how to read these.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here.
That's right.
So
That's
thank
great.
you, everybody.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. No, that's good. Yeah. 40 years of work down to this.
And she's a youngin, so I'm 30.
You're still young.
Yeah, I'm so young.
Oh,
Wow.
You're young.
We're all young.
40 years in.
Really?
what?
You don't look it.
What?
You don't look 70.
What? Yeah, that's everything.
Wow. I did not know
Well, she said 40
Right,
years, so I
reverse
added
it.
that.
Reverse
Because my
it.
age.
My dad is younger than you, and he looks like he's don't let my dad hear this.
Well, we're live, so all right. So we're gonna get to meditation next. Just want to show you guys a new event we're starting. On the second and fourth Wednesdays, we're doing a singing bowl meditation here. Okay, and myself and Mike, we set up a crystal singing bowl and some Tibetan bowls here, and a gong too as well, which I'll probably play later on. And basically, it's just a way to connect to meditating, right? It's no guided meditation like we do like tonight, but just to connect to the vibration, just to cleanse yourself, cleanse your aura, and just help you to really get on the path and stay charged up. So that will be every second and fourth Wednesday for the summertime. It's like we're doing it just on the summer. So yeah, so if anyone needs to take a 5-minute break, we're going to get into our meditation to the astral temple next, and I always like to show different variations. These are actually older variations. This is the Tarot Marseille, so this is a French deck created in the Renaissance time. And you can see the Le Sole and La Force. So this is the Sun and the Strength card. So yeah, and you guys need to take a little break. We'll come back 5 minutes, and we'll get ready for meditation.
I like it.
Did you ever hear the Tree of Life? Kabbalistic symbol related to the molecule of water. Now,
Yeah, it can. There's.
Did you ever hear anything like that?
Did you ever hear anything like that? I mean, within Kabbalah, there's different, aspects that connect to elemental energies. Because the tree of life is a blueprint, but there's multiple trees of life because there's multiple worlds within Kabbalah. There's like 4 worlds, so it's just it's like a basic world. But yeah, water's there. Water's there through different spheres that connect to the energy of water.
Because that is life. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fascinating. So I love sacred geometry.
And the seed of life is just kind of like a broader, like a.
Yeah, like the flower of life.
Yeah.
I don't think it's here, but like this, like makes up the flower of life. Like multiple trees of life. If you spread it out, it makes the flower of life. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have that on a third eye pine cone, like a silver seed of life with a moonstone in the middle. I'm not wearing it, but I have my corny shell on.
Need it back.
Just a little shift.
These are exciting times.
They are.
Oh yeah.
I completely get what you're saying about the kids, because like when my partner gets kids that want to join the military, they can't pass the ASVAB, and that's a temporary test.
I know.
They get a 5.
Wow.
They get a 15. You need a 31 to pass. It's just nuts.
When I say to
Yeah. Take care, man. Thanks for coming down.
honors,
Bye.
bye. The honors club out of the. I live in Shoreham. Shoreham High School.
Yes, prepare
Honors,
for me.
honors kids.
Wow.
I said to them, I said, "Did you ever hear about the holographic universe?" They went,
Wow.
holographic brain. Quantum physics and the flower of life and the guys.
Thank you, Jonathan. Yes.
At Brookhaven Lab, I used to
Here
teach
it is.
English
So
at Brookhaven
great.
Lab
So cool.
in 2006.
That's what nights do. Yeah.
Fractal patterns for the information. That's the flower of life. That's all this stuff.
Mike, you still have that incense stick, or you already used it?
Information encoded in-
I have a new one. I have Nam Champa. If you don't, it's fine. I have one. Okay, good. I just didn't know if you still have that other one.
There's a date for it in like March.
Oh, already? Really?
And it's a equation.
I love that one. That's
It
a
looks like
classic.
a shell.
Yeah. It's just this. Yeah, it's just like one of my favorites.
Spiral?
It's good to use with magical stuff.
And it's supposed to be like
Temples.
the
Yep.
equation
I
for
do have
life.
Leo in my big 3.
Okay.
I have a lot of fire in my chart, so that might be what you're picking up on.
I don't know. I never heard that. I have to look that up.
It looks like a shell, and it looks like that.
What connects the fire?
I know what
I
you're
should know,
talking
I
about.
should know.
Something paradox.
Maybe
What's
one-
that
It's on a
called?
fire sign, right?
You probably know.
Oh, your main thing?
Yeah.
Something paradox, where it's an equation that pretty
Let me
much
look at
is the
all the-
equation for life.
different
Oh, the
signs.
Fibonacci spiral.
That's it.
Oh,
Fibonacci spiral.
Yeah, it's in shells, flowers. Excuse me.
That's what they were trying to decode,
Fibonacci, yeah.
all of them,
That's what I had a feeling.
and translate it into math for the information.
Yeah.
And they can't do it. It
Not
has to be,
in
it's a
crazy.
pure intuitive language. And I know, well, I was friends with one of the scientists on the project, and he says they can't do it. He says, you're right,
I don't know why
they
I
have to be intuitive. I said, I know. And there's two other labs in America that were trying to decode the information.
Not
Harvard
Aries.
didn't do it.
They can't do it.
Not Aries.
Nope.
You know about the Montauk Project?
Yeah.
That's in my other one with Big 3.
What they were trying to do was get Duncan
Right,
to
not-
tap into the Akashic field. That's
Not Taurus.
the crosshairs are at the Montauk
Because
Vortex.
you're not a Taurus, are you? No. I
But
was like, no,
they wanted to
these
get
is
him
the
into the
Taurus.
Akashic records to control the information. That's what it was all about.
And controlling like kids,
All
right?
of humanity. Yes, and the Montauk Project,
Stranger Things.
Ooh.
love
That's
that.
what it was
I'm
like
so
kind of
fascinated.
based off of.
where they
I got you.
rounded up all the kids. There you go. No wonder.
Yeah, my daughter wants to can't wait to see the Stranger Things the next one. Right? The new one.
Stranger
There's
Things.
another
Kid
one's
Teens.
coming out.
Yeah.
Wow.
The last see, I love Winona Ryder.
Very good.
It's insane because everything is connected by energy. Everything's made out of the same matter. And the entire universe, even if we're carbon, there could be like a silicone life form. But as far as we know, the only habitable planet is Kepler. And even that has too much oxygen. We wouldn't be able to survive because our breathing air is like X part nitrogen, X part oxygen. So
When you shift frequencies, you're right here.
I think Cancer's
You're in a
on my
whole other
chart.
reality. So they can be
can
blowing
see that.
themselves up,
Is it
you
your
know,
own?
in frequency, whatever. It's not going to affect us. What's going on the planet doesn't bother me at all.
either
It doesn't in any level, whether it's human-made or nature's occurrences. It's coming into balance. We've rounded the corner.
Okay.
You know, the Preston.
I'm still trying to learn how to read all of
His
this
name,
stuff.
he's the engineer on the project.
Yeah.
He came
He'll
back,
get it.
he said to help humanity to live home. I knew him very well. I knew all of them very well. And all of them were very kind people. And they were here to help people over the hump that we've gotten over.
What was their intention though? Was it they believed they could help humanity or like
By the time they got woven into that project, they had been lied to. That's my motivator. And then they couldn't get out because they weren't allowed out. And then Duncan decided it had gone too far. And Duncan, Preston, and a few of them blew up the project.
Ah.
Yes. That's, yeah. And they,
insane.
yeah. And that's, they were trying to tap into there's a picture of the crosshairs of the Akashic field at Montauk in the book.
Did you hear
That was
about
his target.
what was it, Plum Island or something?
Yeah.
Where they like created Lyme's disease.
Yeah, they did.
Where there's like animals there that like don't look like animals.
And that's
Yep.
where the
Oh, yeah.
Montauk Monster came
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
You know?
I think probably. It's more north by like Connecticut. It's in between like New
Yeah.
York and Connecticut.
Well, people think it washed up from, like, it might have.
Possibly, yes. I saw a photo of that.
Of course.
That's funny.
The whole vortex.
It's so
of energy.
sick.
Oh, Montauk is-
It's sick.
Montauk's the whole energy field.
Science believes that Montauk's the most important vortex on the planet.
Not
Because it
Egypt?
receives and sends energy differently than any other vortex. It's unique in that way.
You know, I've always had this
Is it a
weird,
rich house?
like, not aversion, but like hesitation with going to Montauk.
Really?
Like, I don't know why. It's been my whole life, even as a kid.
Need to
I've never
go.
gone in my life. I feel like I need to go, but
Yeah.
there's some sort of resistance.
All right, we're going to Montauk. Let's do it. Can you turn the light off? Turn the light off.
Shit, we should
Hero
go
if we
and,
go
like,
there.
They got rid of
because
the
the energy
sloppy
there
tuna.
is so weird.
Yeah,
It does feel
that
The
happens.
It's very
vortex,
weird.
that's why.
Go to the
All right, let's prepare to get into the meditative vortex
All
now.
right. Here we go.
I consecrate this meditation with fire. Okay, let's get in comfortable position, hands on your lap, back as straight as possible, eyes closed. We'll start by taking 3 deep neutral breaths. So we're going to breathe in through your nose, nice and slow, breathe in, and out. Breathe in, and out. Let all the cares of the world go away and breathe in. And breathe out. We'll now cleanse our heart and mind, prepare ourselves to enter into the astral temple by vibrating the divine holy name Aum. We'll do this 3 times, and we'll do it now. Inhale. We'll start by descending 10 steps into our subconscious realm. And as we go down each step, you'll feel yourself getting lighter and lighter. As you get to the base, there'll be a door in front of you with the symbol of the sun. This represents the doorway into the summer solstice. When you are ready, open the door. As you open the door, you find yourself on a checkered floor. And your chariot is there waiting for you. It will be drawn by 2 sphinx, one on the right, which is black, and on the left, which is white. Hop into the chariot and start to move into the summer solstice, into the energy of Cancer. Notice that there are no reins. You must use your mind and your internal power to go forward. The sun is starting to set, and in the distance you see the holy mountain. The hermit is up top with his lantern outstretched to shine the way as the sun sets. Hop off the chariot and start to ascend the holy mountain. As you reach the hermit, greet him and follow him into the cave of the mountain that leads into the astral temple that we have created. As you approach the temple, it is guarded by Anubis. You must give him the password, which is the name of the current zodiac sign. Once he receives it, he shall let you in and follow the hermit. As you walk in the temple, you see a double cubical altar with the tree of life on top. And you see the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac in each corner: Aquarius, Scorpio, the eagle, Leo, the lion, and Taurus, the bull. To harmonize with this temple, we shall vibrate E-A-O. We shall do this 3 times, and we'll do it now. Inhale. As you follow the hermit to the east, you see a figure next to a red lion. This is the strength card. She represents spiritual fortitude, which you need for this transition to the summer solstice. You may petition her one item in your life that you need fortitude. When you are ready, follow the hermit. Thank the lady in the east and follow the hermit outside of the temple, leading back up the corridor to the top of the holy mountain. As you come out the mountain, you see the sun shining, a bright day, a golden dawn. Thank the hermit and start to descend the holy mountain back to the chariot. Hop in the chariot and take it back to the door that leads up to sense reality. When you get to the door with the symbol of the sun on it, take your time, and when you are ready, open the door and start to ascend the 10 steps back to sense reality. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, move your neck around, prepare yourself to come back to sense reality. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Tetelestai. It is finished. It is done. This now concludes the Tarot Academy class and meditation. Thank you. Yeah.
I like that with the tarot card meditation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, it's like we've been doing it for probably about a year now, and we created a temple within the astral realm. So any of you guys could go there whenever you want. Just remember the way. You just go down 10 steps, because that simulates going into your subconscious. It's a kind of a way you could almost hypnotize yourself. So you're going within, and then you just follow the path. But we switch it up depending on what cards we're doing. But it's normally the same way. We go through a path that leads to the holy mountain with the sun setting, and you go into the temple.
I was on the beach first, and then you're like, follow the hermit, and it's like Gandalf, and it's like, all right, let's
There you go. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, you could find past episodes, guys, on Maldo's Magic Podcast. We're on over 11 platforms now. There's past classes on there too as well. I'm just taking a little longer to upload all of them. A lot of editing. We have some interviews there with other people that are in the occult and esoteric world. And you can find me at TikTok, Maldo's Magic. Rose Crucius Wellness is my site. I actually do sell some pain creams here and some other like items, some jewelry, some custom rose crosses and other stuff coming. And then my Instagram is Jonathan23Maldo11. And yeah, that's where you could find me. Any questions, you could always message me there, or you could text me, or send smoke signals, or carrier pigeon, all right? I accept it all, right?
Do you accept Morse code?
Morse code, yeah, let's bring it back to the 40s. Let's do it. Thank you, everybody, TikTok Live, for watching, and this concludes our tarot class. Till next time.